Well, it's been a bit of a different ski holiday. Normally I wouldn't have spent 2 days back in the accommodation, just trying to be wet enough to be able to do this, come for a stroll. You can probably hear my voice, it's still a little bit buggered. I could have gone out today, but I think where it's warm, it's a little bit slushy, and the last thing I want to be doing is any kind of heavy breathing, because that just makes me cough and it's a lot worse. So I think I'm just going to have a little stroll in this lovely forest. I mean, if I was at home in England, I'd be more than happy to go for a stroll in Elvedon Forest or Thetford Forest. So I'll do the same here. Test the camera, test the drone, have a little stroll, get a little bit of fresh air. But regardless, I've had 3 days of good skiing, even if it has been hard and tiring on the throat. I've had 2 days of dreadful illness in the hotel room, but at least I had the space to be ill in. And I've met some fantastic people, so there's a silver lining and everything. Anyway, let's send the drone up and see where we are. But I've just come out for a walk in the forest, and maybe to show how the bag is. So when I am skiing, it does work really well, because once you jump on the chairlift, you can spin it around, and then it's not, you can lean back properly, and you can get your camera out quite comfortably. So it's not overly big, and in it, I can just go into my bag and get out my camera, switch it on, and then the camera is ready to go. With this bracket as well that I have talked about in previous things that I made that goes around the microphone, that really helps. And the other thing, now don't laugh at this, but this works really well because this is not an actual camera bag. So what we made using a bit of foam and duct tape is this housing for the camera, and it works really well. It really protects it. It's like 8mm foam, and sorry, the camera just went blank then, I thought it had gone off. 8mm foam and duct tape, lots of duct tape. That's it in its exact spot, and then you can put other stuff around it, but you are pretty protected. And I have fallen over a couple of times, and the camera is fine, and that just sits in there quite nicely. And also from under the armpit kind of access, I can also then get out the drone without actually stopping. Also the GoPro that we're filming on here, that fits in here too. So when you actually want to you think, oh, I'll get the drone out, you can flip this around. The zip's always halfway here. First thing we do is take out the drone. So I can do this while skiing as well. Whilst here, and nothing actually has to go on the snow. This will sit down. That's it. Whilst the first thing I always do, because you want it to find where we are, as soon as I pull it out, I always switch it on so it knows where we are. The controller's always in here, and again I have another bit of 8mm foam wrapped in duct tape, which is just fits over the front, which protects the screen in case I did take a fall, because the controller's actually just in here. Zip it up, I don't want bits of foam going missing. Don't ever put these pins in over anything that's in case you drop them, over anything where they're going to fall through onto the floor. There we go. Turn on the controller. But again, at no point have I had to use a table or anything to go down. I hope you're liking the voice. There we go. And then, as well, got a couple of tips which I got about takeoff and landing. When you're holding this, don't actually hit the bit at the bottom, because the gimbal goes out of alignment sort of thing, and it fails. I'm not sure that it's going to find us that well in the forest. No GPS. Probably hasn't got a good view of the satellites, I should imagine. I don't know whether it's futile to take off here. There we go. They're definitely not happy about something. Well, it does. It still does good. There we go. We've got a home point. There we go. We have a home point. But it's not happy about being around there. Anyway, let's swap over to this. I don't know whether that will go. Nope. That could have hit a small branch. I think we'll stop that. Let's send her up and have a look. There's the ski runs over there. So you can see we're not that far from it really. But we are quite warm today. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look where we actually are. There I am over there. Anyway. Yeah. Spotlight. Oh yeah. So she pretty much stays where she is. There you go. I mean, that kind of does, you know. Whoop, slip. Nice little thing. Are you still recording? You're still recording. Let's presume this is still recording. Alright, so here we go. So a little tip that we got. When I try and do this happens. Rather than land, if you go here, carefully. There we go. And that does that. So then, we stop recording first. Turn that off. And then again, everything goes back in sequential order. And this is quite a small bag. And then we do still ever so slightly lousy. Still feel ever so slightly lousy. Actually, maybe a bit more than slightly lousy. I'd say substantially lousy. SD card full. That's probably good timing.